This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. We got to the Zanarkand Dome last time, and it said I'm going to take some time here over the next few parts to do a little bit of level grinding. This is Defender Z. Probably looks familiar because he looks just like the Defender X we've already faced. What I want to do is I want to have Auron armor break him. I think I can take this guy out because I do have overdrives built up for Edison and Wakka, so I plan on using them. But yeah, the guy is pretty damn hard. So, until I get a little stronger, I'm probably not going to face too many of these guys yet. I'll probably try to run from them.
Now I'm mad.
Just want to try one here, though, at least. Damn it. Didn't quite get that. We'll see how much damage it does. It'd still be alright, I think. Yeah. I think it mostly matters for that if you, want to try to hit multiple enemies with it. You got to get all three the same. Yeah, his hits aren't that high, but at least with enough of them, it'll do a couple thousand damage. Well, for that matter, maybe it's worth it to just... I think we should be able to shoot him out of here. Guess I could have saved the other guy's overdrives, maybe. Yeah, there we go.
That's how it's done.
One of the reasons I like to use this as one of my grinding spots is because these Defender Z guys can drop level 2 key spheres, like this one did. And their rare drop, I believe, is a level 3 key sphere. So it's one of the better sources of getting them without having to pay for them. Because later on, if you want to, you can bribe enemies for some of that stuff, and you can just basically pay them and then they'll run away and they'll leave an item behind. That's how I'll go about getting most of my level 4 key spheres, at least. What do we want to do here? Probably just go straight in. That guy's probably the most dangerous, so let's try to get rid of him first with Wakka. Looks like they did zombie Auron. I think he still gets experience and everything if he's in zombie form. We'll find out. Yeah. Couple Phoenix Downs, that's good. Hopefully I'll get as many, or I'll pick up more of those than I'll end up using. And yeah, if you come back up here, there is a treasure up here. So I'm coming back. I didn't pick it up on the first time through here. 10,000 gil. And yeah, while I'm trying to level up today, I will also just try to pick up the rest of the treasures that are available in this first part. See if we can take him down the old-fashioned way, maybe. was a big hit. Yeah, with haste on, we do get a lot of turns compared to him. I'll just cross my fingers and hope he doesn't attack Titus until I get a chance to heal. Yeah, I think that just takes half of HP, so that's fine.
Take that.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, they're certainly doable here for me, even at this stage. Just got to rely on that haste quite a bit and the armor break. Eventually, if you get strong enough, you get to the point that armor break doesn't matter, you'll still hit for good damage. Yeah, we are hitting him with darkness also with that Weapon of Orin's there, so that does help out for this too. We're just going to use up Titus's MP pretty quick doing that. But after I get the treasures picked up, I'll just kind of stay closer to the save spear anyway, so that won't matter. I already have another overdrive built up, so I could just shooting star one of these guys, but I'll save it for the next one we run across, because we've already whittled this guy down quite a bit. Kinda hoping that would miss. Maybe Haymaker doesn't... Maybe that can't miss though, if it's some kind of a special attack.
It's over.
Malleable staff. I feel like I already have one of those. Malleable because it has a lot of open slots. Makes sense. Yeah, I suppose one downside to staying in this area to fight is it's not exactly the most interesting music in the background. It is another section though where it doesn't use the battle theme. And not that I'm necessarily playing these games to make money, and I'm not making money on it, but if I ever got to the point where I was monetized, and I know other people that do, say that this is one of the games where the battle theme in this one does tend to get copyright claimed a lot. So far in my playthrough, I've noticed there's only been, I think, one part that's been claimed on that. And all that means is just if I ever did get monetized, I wouldn't make money on that particular one. But I'm not really expecting to anyway. Just doing this for fun for the most part. So I certainly wouldn't turn down the idea. A lot of times when I start doing this type of grinding stuff, I'll just wait until I get like 10 levels built up to go to the sphere grid, but for early days here, since we are still pretty weak, probably do my best to get as much as I can as we're going. What's coming up there? Triple foul, and that's actually going to be the end of Waka's grid, unless I had skipped some part. So what are we going to do with him after that? Well, I mean, closest thing would be right here to just go into Lulu's. Kind of like to get him beefed up physically more so first, so I think what I might do is come back to here and break through that one and go into Orin's here, it looks like. Yeah, Orin's getting pretty close to the end of his here too. Maybe I won't need to spend as much time in here as I thought. I'd prefer to get rid of that guy first here, just because he has that flamethrower that hits all of us. Yep, keep shooting at Waka. That's fine with me. Gonna have another cutscene here.
No! Mother, no! I don't want you to become a Fade!
There is no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you.
I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else!
I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
Yeah, it's interesting to get the backstory with him here and his mother becoming a Fade for him. I don't understand necessarily, though, why that's here. Like, did he actually go on a pilgrimage to this point? To try to beat Sin? And I probably should have healed up in between. Let's just use my elemental reels to try to take these guys out, since I didn't heal. took my time on that one, but at least we got it. No overkill, but it at least took him out. Orin's like, I could have done that. I don't know if I finished my thought there completely, but what I do with the leveling up is I do start out with Tidus, Orin, and Wakka. At least that's just me. They seem to be the toughest physical characters, naturally. Maybe Kamari, depending on what route you take him on. But I'll get them built up to the point where they're easily able to take care of these enemies. And then I'll swap out one of my other characters for one of these to start building them up. Got another treasure over here. I got a friend sphere. Pretty sure we already had at least one of those. Yeah. Yeah, you don't get a lot of these, but these special ones are skill or white magic, black magic. And I don't remember if there's a way to farm some of those. Some of them there might be, but I don't think all of them probably are. There's limited supplies. Nice. I don't think petrification is going to work in here. I should probably switch out Tidus and put the Avenger on him so he can get counterattack.
That's how it's done.
See if that Guardian has anything good on. No, it's just two empty slots, huh? Do I have anything better than Poison Ward at this time? Yeah. Suppose I could go for the HP plus 10% for that. I'm not going to count on the SOS haste, really. Actually, that might help, because I don't think the water strike's going to be a hindrance here. So being able to have the sensor plus that 15% strength probably actually will help him out here. Let's go with that. Be nice once I finally get Hastega. I guess probably just a regular hit. Not gonna do as much since I don't have armor break on yet. And yeah, see, this guy does start out with over 42,000. God. So it's not starting out so smooth. You bastard. Alright, darkness inflicted. There we go. But once again, the haymaker doesn't miss. Yeah, I don't know. This pattern is just totally off, out of sync with the way I want to try to face him. It's worked well enough the other times, but this time I just can't get a good foothold in here. Yeah, he's using that haymaker a lot more often. Like that. Yeah, seriously, what the hell? I could bring Riku in and use like an Albed potion or something, but I'm just kind of counting on the fact that he's going to stop using haymakers one of these times. Start using the blast punch or else just regular hits and miss me. Holy shit, dude. Knock it off. I can finally get us all up and all hasted. Oh. Wait, did it say Wakka still had haste? I thought after you get KO'd, you come back without it. Okay, I'm getting really tired of using my Phoenix Downs here. We should be able to get to take him out here before he gets another chance. Oh yeah, especially with that. Well, that one wasn't pretty or easy, but we got it. Even got some experience for Yuna on that one. Got a P-blade. Which I'm pretty sure just means it has the power distillability on it. Hey, look who's here.
Hey, Braska. You don't have to do this.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die. You knew this was to happen, my friend. Yes, but I cannot accept it. Auron, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Auron.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing where even if you knew that was going to happen going in, like that was the end goal, was to let the summoner beat Sin by sacrificing themselves. After going on a journey like that together, probably would be kind of hard to accept it. Got zombie Titus and zombie Orin now. That should take care of that guy. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but there is a treasure chest there with a level 3 key sphere. Okay, finally got a good hit there. I was hoping we'd have enough in it to get that guy down. But he has like 150 to 200 somewhere in there left. So he's gonna get to flame us. Okay. That's what I was hoping for. One more treasure chest over here with a Lux Sphere, and I believe that's all we're going to have for this section of Zanarkand as far as treasure goes.
Are the trials ahead?
Probably.
Here too, huh? Give me a break. I was expecting, parades and fireworks.
You can ask for them after I defeat Sin.
Yeah, you would think this place is so important, maybe they would have some kind of an outpost here or something, but then again, I suppose part of that is because they do consider it to be a sacred place, so it's probably like off limits for anybody other than summoners to come here, I suppose. Alright, well, yeah, I guess even though I was trying to do some grinding, we did still end up doing quite a bit of exploring through here today, but that is the extent of the exploration for now. I'm not going to try to get all 7 of my characters built up before we continue on, but I'll probably move Yuna and Riku in after I get my 3 main guys here a little stronger, because I'll try to get them a little stronger. Lulu and Kamari, I'll probably just end up waiting until we get closer to the end of the game where I have some easy methods for level grinding. But we are going to go ahead and call it there for today. So we'll pick up here tomorrow, and I'll just go back and forth, probably down the corridor here, or maybe we'll head back into the other part. Because yeah, if we move any forward, we're going to be into the Cloister of Trials for Zanarkand. We might still be able to come back out of that, but I'd rather just wait to do it until I'm ready to move on. So anyway, thanks for watching, and if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.